And some big news that's coming in right now in connection to the US tariffs on India and of course the fallout of it. Department of Commerce has now also responded. They now say that they are carefully examining all the implications. In fact, they're also engaged with all the Indian stakeholders and they are taking feedback on the tariffs. In fact, the Ministry of Commerce, the Department of Commerce, in fact, says that they are also studying opportunities that may arise as well. My colleague Rishabh joins us on the broadcast to get us more details on this. Rishabh, now, of course, there is a lot of alarm across the world as far as the tariffs are concerned. But if you look at the Indian response here earlier as well, and even now the Department of Commerce, they seem pretty optimistic and not a lot of alarm that really has been triggered with these tariff imposing by the US administration.
One, the trade that is being hit because of this tariff, the volume is not that much, and Indian government believe that we will be able to manage the profit and loss more or less in this whole process. India says that we remain engaging as well as we are monitoring the further situation, which means that India and US are discussing this issue. And parallel discussions on BTA is also being worked upon, and hence the government of India is not in that much of panic mode. The first tranche of the interlocutor talk has just finished, and now the second tranche will begin next month sometime between India and the United States. And India is looking at a mutually beneficial, as Delhi and Washington is calling it, bilateral trade agreement signed by September. Latest by October this year. And that's the reason that the government of India looks a bit optimistic about the way things are happening. Also, many experts suggest that given that it's not a unilateral or an exclusive, tariff that has been put on India, the competition continues. Be it China, be it EU, be it other countries, the way tariff has been imposed on those countries as well, which means that the competition will continue. Yes, the rates might go up and down for a few commodities, but it will be competitive in the market.
Absolutely, Rishabh. Like you rightly pointed out, India now taking all of this in its stride. Not a lot of panic, not a lot of alarm, but again, we'll of course have to see how the markets react to it as well, and the sort of response that comes in from different stakeholders, different industry leaders as well. And with that, viewers, it's a wrap. And with that, viewers, it's a wrap on this edition of the broadcast. Lots more line up on the other side. Stay tuned.